Local officials say at the moment about 7,000 to 8,000 civilians remain in Lysychansk from a pre-war population, by the way, of 100,000. Our international correspondent Orla Guerin and video journalist Colm joined volunteers helping civilians to flee while there's still time.
On the road to war, Ukrainian tanks heading towards Lysychansk, laden with troops. We follow a team of volunteers risking their lives to get others out. Along the way, they stop for a daily ritual, praying to God to keep them safe. Inside the city, the hallmark of Russia's invasion, destruction, which comes without warning. This shell exploded in front of our convoy. Without the pause for prayer, we would have been right in its path.
And yeah, something just landed very close. So we're gonna go here and check out what the situation is in town. But it's been landing the whole day very close to the police, so that whole area is very dangerous.
10-15 minutes to back.
At the first stop, Katya grabs a few documents from the cherished home where she raised her son. They are leaving with next to nothing. One more Ukrainian family uprooted. We realize there'll be no happy ending here, Katya says. After the shell landed outside our yard yesterday, we lost all hope of saving ourselves without help. And help comes from Anton Yaremchuk. He co-founded the aid group Base UA with friends. For 2 months, they've been doing rescue missions on the front lines. They bring out Sasha, a suspected stroke victim who has had no medical help for 5 days. Sasha, don't be scared, says a relative. Everything is going to be fine. But Sasha can no longer speak. Are you worried that a lot of people will be left behind, that it will just be too late to reach them?
I know for sure. I know for sure that they will be left behind. I know that street fights will happen here for weeks or maybe months. And obviously these people shouldn't stay behind, but they will. And many of them will die or just stay under horrible circumstances for ages.
And those who remain are witnessing the death of their city. This was a community arts centre. Lysychansk is being hollowed out by loss. And by anguish. A father robbed of his son when the Russians hit a field with a cluster bomb. Some still have time to grab their belongings and flee with their children. Like Nina, a mother of 4, clutching her toddler, Katya. She and her family have just emerged from months in a basement. Her 12-year-old, Lada, is old enough to help with bags and understand adult worries. It's all too much. Nina says she tries to calm the younger ones by telling them it will all be okay. Well, another family has just been loaded into the truck. Another family saying goodbye to their home and their lives. The light is fading here now. There isn't much time to evacuate more people tonight, and the sound of explosions is getting louder and closer. They were driven away to relative safety at sunset. The Russians are closing in. Lysychansk is running out of time. Orla, Guerin, BBC News, Eastern Ukraine.